everyone. For today's mobility, we're going to start in downward facing dog. So our hips are up nice and high. Hands can be just shoulder width apart. Our hips are shooting up to the ceiling. From here, we're slowly going to bend our right leg, push our left heel down. Try and keep our shoulders square to the top of the mat. Taking one more breath here. Then from here, switching out our leg. So 2 breaths here, reaching our right heel down towards the floor. Then from here, we're going to place our left heel down. We're going to take our right foot, place it on top of our left foot, and push our right heel into the left shin. Feeling a deep calf stretch. If you're having a hard time feeling that stretch, you can gently bend your left knee. Taking one more breath here. We're going to take our right leg, we're going to shoot it up, back behind us, and then to the top of our mat. From here, we are going to drop our left knee. We're going to untuck our toes. We're going to rise all the way up. And then as we come back, we're going to straighten that leg. We're slowly going to bring this foot all the way up, or this knee all the way up, rise up, and then come back. One more time, we're going to bring this knee all the way up, holding here. One more breath here. As we exhale, we're going to walk our hands back and straighten out this right leg, walking our hands over to the right side. Taking one more breath. From here, bending forward into that right leg, and then we're going to extend this right leg out to the side for a half gate pose. We're going to push into the outer edge of our right foot, keeping this leg nice and activated. Once we find that good position, we're going to come down to our forearms here, and then slowly just sink our hips back. Finding that tension, keeping our forearms flat onto the floor, finding length from the top of our head all the way through our hips. Keep pushing that right foot down into the ground. One more breath here. From here, finding our hands, actually, no, I lied. Keeping our left forearm onto the floor, but keeping our hips stacked. We're going to open up our right arm up towards the right for a nice twist. Pushing that right forearm into the ground. Maintaining contact with the right foot onto the floor. Taking one more breath. And then we're going to straighten the left arm and then twist the right arm under. Taking 2 more breaths. One more breath. From here, we're going to bring our hands down. We're going to draw our right heel in. We're going to walk our hands towards our right foot. We're going to place our right hand to the inner edge of the right foot, and then we're going to open up here. So really using the outer left arm and shoulder to help open up our hip and then open up our chest. Thinking about pushing this left hip forward. Half extended side angle here, opening up. One more breath. From here, we'll bring our hands down. We'll place our right foot back, or right knee back down, and then we're going to tuck our toes and find downward facing dog. I'm going to move to the other side so that way I'm not doing everything facing the wall. So downward facing dog here. Now we're going to take our left foot and place it on top of our right foot, pushing our left heel into our right shin. Pushing that right heel down towards the mat. Taking one more breath. Taking our left heel and foot and reaching it up towards the top of the ceiling and bring it to the top of our mat. Lowering our right knee down, untucking our toes. Inhale our arms up overhead. really bending into this knee, pushing our right hip forward, deep inhale, and then as we exhale, sending our hips back. Inhale, rocking forward, arms rise. Finding our top of our breath, and as we exhale, moving through, sending our hips back and straightening that left leg. One more time, challenging ourselves. Full inhale through the whole movement. Finding the top of our inhale when our arms reach the top, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Full exhale, extend our hips back, extend this left leg, walking our hands to the outside of that left leg, trying to also keep our right hip back, which is rather difficult. Just try your best. Taking one more breath here. Slowly walking our hands and knee back forward to the top of the mat, and then we'll take our left foot and reach it out to the side. Now pushing into the outer edge of that left foot, keeping that leg active, and bringing our forearms down to the mat. From here, we're gently going to send our hips back. Left leg stays active here. Finding that long spine and hips from the top of our head all the way through our hips. Last breath here. We're going to restack our hips. Maybe move those forearms forward. Keep the right forearm down. Open up the left arm. Pushing through the right knee and hip, opening up all the way. Taking one last breath. From here, straightening out that right arm and taking the left hand and reaching it under. One more breath. From here, walking our hands in and pulling our left heel in, walking our hands to our left foot, or our left hand is on the inner edge of that right foot. I'm pushing my left shoulder into my left knee into my left shoulder, and then I'm opening up here. Thinking about our right hip pushing forward, really opening up through the right side body and our chest. 2 more breaths here. One last breath. As we exhale, coming down, finding our tabletop and just sitting our hips back. And that's it for today.